It's DebraChavira saying hello from Feel Good Workshops. Welcome to day 7 of Back on the Bandwagon, where we are getting back on the bandwagon to good health, good eating, good exercise after perhaps we have sustained a lapse. What's a lapse? A lapse is when maybe we've had a holiday or a weekend where we just went crazy with eating and drinking and not exercising, or maybe we've just been sitting around for the last 10 years for who knows why. What we're doing is we're doing a 10-day program to get you back on the bandwagon of making good choices with regard to your exercise, good choices with regard to the food and beverages you consume. So what we've talked about so far is getting our food prepared, preparing ourselves for success, yes? The other thing we talked about is cardio. The last couple of days we've talked about strength training. We've talked about chest and back, legs, shoulders and arms. Today what we're going to address is the emotional aspect of eating, of making good choices with regard to health and fitness. Now I know some of you are like, emotional aspect, what does that mean? Listen, the emotional aspect of things, I believe, has been sorely missed with regard to people's approach to health and fitness. We must check in with ourselves emotionally. What's happening in our lives? Are we having challenges at home? Have we suffered a tragedy? Have we maybe been working 60 hours a week and just haven't got the time to work out? I don't know. Everybody is different at any given moment in time. So what I encourage you to do is every morning jot down a couple of lines in a journal, in a food journal like what I provide for my clients, or in your own journal on a piece of paper. I don't care. Jot down a couple of lines of how you're going to be successful today. What challenges do you have coming up? Do you have a luncheon with business partners? Are you going to visit a friend, and with this friend you love to go out and eat? I don't know what your challenges are. You've got to figure those out. At the end of the day, I want you to check back in with yourself emotionally and tell yourself what the success was, what the failure was, and how you can either sustain your success or do better tomorrow. So important. And in my boot camps, and especially in my one-on-one private sessions, we really dig deep to find out what your challenges are, because inevitably, you're going to have challenges in the future. That's just the way life is, right? It's kind of like there's this unwritten rule that says, all right, you get to live a life, and in exchange for living that life, you're going to have good times and you're going to have bad times. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but if you've had bad times in the past, guess what? Fasten your seatbelt, because you're going to have bad times in the future. That's just the way it works. So in order to sustain your health and fitness goals for a lifetime, folks, we're not talking about for just 10 days. We're talking about for a lifetime. In order to do this, you must address this facet of emotions. That's all I have for you today. This is DebraChavira signing off from Feel Good Workshops, because everybody deserves to feel good. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you for day 8 of Back on the Bandwagon, where we're going to talk about interval training. See you tomorrow.